Instant Karma Cases. According to Reddit, number 15. I used to commute to DC from 40 miles away. Driving home one evening, this dude decides he must merge into my lane now. Beeping and all, he pushes me off the road. The car behind me was a cop. As soon as I was on the shoulder, lights and sirens went on and the dude was pulled over. Man. The only way it would get better is if the dude that did that was black, because then when the cop pulled him over, oh my God, it would be the end. And it wouldn't even matter. It starts with love. It's a pretty weird way to go for a reference, Kyle. Ah, boy. As we continue up to number 14, I'm in the New York City subway. A guy elbows me out of the way to get into the turnstile before me. He's yelling vaguely that he has a train to catch. Oh, say word, my dude. You mean all of us people in the subway amongst people that got trains to catch? That sounds crazy. What are you even doing here? Through the turnstile, turn the corner, and a few cops were set up near a folding table, and he had gotten pulled over, even though he was walking, to have his bag searched. Here's hoping there was some dank kush in that bag, baby. As we all know, you can get behind the wheel of a car, drunk, hit somebody, it'll all be fine. But if they catch you with, I'm talking, a thumbnail's worth of weed, you're going to jail, you criminal. This list is going to be over before you can know it. I hope that you enjoy it while it lasts. A special hello to the chosen few. Pandaren, Linda, Ariana, Alante. You know, it's really just becoming a family channel with you and me, because I'm not even sure people watch these after they go up anymore. You know, sometimes that's the way that it is. Sometimes butt cheeks. Number 13. Jackass I knew in high school was trying to get a mentally handicapped kid to do stuff for a Jackass type video in a very nasty, cruel way behind the gym. I'm sitting behind a car smoking a joint in the parking lot. Special kid is not dumb enough to play this game. Jackass decides to get him to hold the camera. People are heckling and calling out suggestions. Nothing interesting happens. Then someone comes out with a basketball, puts it on the concrete sidewalk, and then hands Jackass an aluminum bat and mimes hitting the basketball, like splitting it with a log with an axe, or splitting it like a log with an axe. Well, this guy winds up, brings it down, and I hear blah-wank. Blah-wank. This dude's head shoots back, blood everywhere. Bat clatters like 20 feet behind him, and he goes flying backwards. The bat bounced, nailed him in the eyebrow, split it open, and knocked him the F out. It's funny because he was messing with a special kid, but it doesn't get any more special than this. He was okay, but had a scar and a hell of a black eye for a few weeks. The whole time, the mentally handicapped kid he'd been trying to humiliate on camera is filming and laughing so hard that he's crying. Security didn't believe no one hit Jackass until he showed him the video. Well, that a guy. People call him special, but he kept it all in frame. And that's more than people can do these days with cameras in their hands. You would imagine that recording something is some manner of rocket science. Oh my God. We got somebody in the stream chat with a Among Us user picture. That's fun. That's fun. Number 12. There was a time that I had my shoes stolen. Capital shoes. I was 17 years old. I went to a party. There were kids from 2 different schools. When I went inside, I took off my brand new Air or Nike Air Mata shoes that I had just bought for $140. We can only ask why. Hours later, when I went to leave, my shoes were gone. We had an idea of who took them, a guy from another school, but we didn't have proof. I was so sad and so embarrassed that I had to drive home in my socks. Long story short, a week later, Monica, the girl who threw the party, shows up on my doorstep holding something behind her back. Turns out she went to a party and saw the guy who stole my shoes wearing them. When he took them off after a smoke break, she snagged them. Now standing in front of me, she reveals my Nikes. She told me the best part was watching him look for them and then leave in his socks. Well, seems like it went exactly the way that it could go. What goes around comes around. Hey guys, I don't know if you've noticed. My incredible thumbnail that I have to acknowledge. Oh my God. It's that guy. It's that guy who somehow is managing presidency still. How's he doing that? How did that guy do that? How did he do that? Jeez, what a guy. For anybody who doesn't know, and it would be cruel to seem as if I'm reveling in this sort of thing, you know? But I'm not. I just want to say that this is an instant karma list, and I would like to provide a bit of explanation as to why Trump is the thumbnail. And for people who aren't aware, okay, Trump tested positive for this thing that's going around called COVID. Maybe you've heard of it. The reason that I say it's instant karma is because, you know, there are a lot of people who dismiss things like they're not a big deal until it happens to them. But this dude just takes the cake. A day and a half ago during a debate, Trump said, and I quote, "I wear a mask when needed. I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away, and he shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen." End quote. That guy who said that tested positive for COVID. Veronica, you can call it Schadenfreude if you want to, because technically it is. I take no pleasure in the misery or the suffering of the guy, but, this is a dude that can literally commit crime, that can do wrong, that can do things that other people can't get away with doing, and people tolerate it, you know? You speak to some old people right now, you know, they'll do some mental gymnastics to make it seem like it's okay that he doesn't pay his taxes. It's okay that he doesn't do this. It's wild. It's wild. But like I'm saying, buddy, the dude that was just roasting people for wearing masks, bitch, you got the damn thing. You got the damn thing, homie. So if this is the part where we're all supposed to say only positive and nice things, sorry, bitch. Leopards ate your face. How could they do that? Man, that's so surprising that happened, isn't it? Man, it's like the masks were for something, but I just can't understand what. What were these masks for? Look at that guy wearing that stupid mask, you idiot. You idiot. Oh man, I got this thing. If only there were some way. If only there were some way this could have been prevented. Number 11. It's not instant, but it's karma nonetheless. This needed to be written. My dad kept getting his lunch stolen at work, so he got my mother to get the spiciest hot sauce on the market to put on the sandwich. Thank God it's not poison, all right? You can get in trouble for this kind of stuff. But, I completely agree with people who do it because, bitch, this ain't your food. That was for me. That was my poison I put in the fridge, goddammit. You know what I mean? Lo and behold, the guy who stole it was looking red as a hot iron. The look on his face. They fired the guy, and my dad got to eat his lunch again. Someone at this work is stealing lunches. Man, I need to get enough lunches for the rest of the week. I'm going to need to buy, like, Tupperware containers. You know what I mean? I need to buy some Tupperware containers so that I can make considerable amount of food. Probably for the next 2 days, not like a whole week, you know. I'll cook a couple of times a week and then set some of it aside in manly enough portions to where I feel like I'm not going to run out in the next 2 days, you know. Pretty wild. When are they going to legalize it, man? Number 10. I worked at a grocery store. I was stocking instant noodles on a big sale display. Wow. All I had was a cheap, small step, like a step stool. It only had 2 steps on it. You know, the one with the little bar that runs across the top step? Reaching down to the stool from the shelf I was standing on, it was about 3 feet. I had a 60% chance that my foot would land on the top of the bar and collapse the entire thing. I asked a coworker to use his shoulder as a handle to get down. My supervisor called me a princess for getting assistance. Yeah, God forbid people ask for help. What kind of loser? What are you wearing a mask for? Soon after he was stocking the 2-liter Coke bottles on the display and he tried to get down, he took the 40% success rate onto the step, hit the bar, the stepladder collapsed, he broke his arm and took down half of the display. I just clocked out and left before they told me to clean it up. I ain't cleaning up no damn spilled soda. At least his arm may be broken, but at least he's not a princess. You know what I mean? Shit. Oh my God. How dare you ask for help? I wouldn't do that. Boo. Number 9. Walking down the San Antonio Riverwalk, a guy in front of us gets pooped on by a bird. That's all of our worst fear. No. If you're ever walking outside and you see some damn birds in the sky, watch them, my dude. Watch them. You could be the only motherfucker out in the world. That bird's going to fly directly over you. And some of them know what they're doing. It hasn't happened to me yet, but every day, because of that, because it hasn't happened, I'm terrified. Any day could be our day. Dying. Pfft. Lame. Getting pooped on by a bird, dude. That should be what scares you. Okay. A friend turns to me and says, "Sucks to suck." What a thing for somebody to say after you've been pooped on by a bird. The friend literally got pooped on as well, right at that moment. Well, damn, you got some kind of serial pooping bird out there? Just get out of the state. You know? I think I'd hire an assassin if I had been so wronged and watched him, mercilessly and without consent assault another person. There should be laws. There should be laws against birds violating people. Number 8. Some a-hole kid in my middle school kept trying to steal my cell phone. It was a cheap flip phone, but he'd do it just to piss me off. Our school had a rule that you couldn't have your phone out in class. The teacher left the class for a moment to have a brief word with the administrator. This kid grabs my phone. The teacher came back in a moment later and caught him red-handed with my phone out. She wouldn't believe it wasn't his phone, and he got detention. Funny. Huh. Well, as long as you got your phone back, bro. Flip phones, I get it. There probably wasn't a lot going on back then. But if somebody took somebody's phone right now, shit. You trying to die? You must want to die. Everybody, let's stop class because, I'm about to use this hand to fling a fist so hard that my hand is gonna hurt. Not even from the punch, man. I'm gonna throw this fist so hard that the skeleton gonna try to come through the hand. It's gonna pulverize the meat, tenderize it, man. I could bring this hand to a cannibal later and he'd be all like, magnifique, don't even have to tenderize. I said it. Number 7, okay? Wow, that flew by that fast. Driving through Philadelphia in a standstill traffic, some a-hole decides to use the shoulder lane to cut in, or attempt to cut in. The vehicle he ended up cutting off was a state trooper. An instant whoop whoop told the guy to pull over into the shoulder again, off the highway, over loudspeaker. I just couldn't stop laughing. That's what you get, man. That's what you get. That's what you get when you let your heart win. I drowned out all my sense with the sound of its beating. That's what you get. Number 6, all right? Jesus. My boyfriend has a big GMC. And one winter, it was really snowy and a bunch of cars had gone into a ditch. As you do. Because he's a nice guy, he was spending his day pulling people off. I'm kidding. He spent his day off pulling people out for free. For free? Whoa. At one point, while he was helping someone, some a-hole flew by him, wailing on the horn and flipping him off out the window. Some people, man. He got done pulling the car out and headed up the road in the direction that the a-hole was going. A mile up the road, he found him standing outside of his car, which was now plowed into a giant tree. The boyfriend honked his horn, waved, and kept driving. Dude just hung his head like a scolded dog. Truly beautiful. These are just magnificent. These couldn't be, these couldn't be imagined better if they were works of fiction. Number 4, +1. I banged my knee on the corner for a hotel bed. You banged it on the corner for a hotel bed? Is the bed talking to you? What was the bed offering you? Wishes? Bang your knee. Do it. Bang it on the corner, and I will grant you these wishes 3. I want more money than I'd ever be able to spend in my lifetime. Do it. Bang your knee. It will be funny to me. Funny? I mean wishes. I banged my knee on the corner for a hotel bed, and my husband was laughing his ass off while he was brushing his teeth in the bathroom. As soon as he walks out of the bathroom, he hit his knee in the exact same way, and I got to laugh my ass off. I think it may be some kind of oversight on the behalf of whoever established the layout for that. But you could both be clumsy as well. Let's not rule out any, mutual couple clumsiness. You guys may be made for each other. But what are the odds that you're both hitting your knee in exactly the same way as you exit I guess you're hitting the bed? Like it juts out in a weird place? Like how much room is there here? Whatever. Number 4. I was working in a supermarket when panicked customer A comes up to me and says that he accidentally left his cash in the ATM and has anyone handed it in. Ooh, it doesn't get any sadder than that, man. You have to actually ask that out loud, and I think the answer is nah. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. The ATMs I go to are the types where it doesn't even fall into a collection thing. It almost juts it out as if to say, take this now, stupid, take it. You know what I mean? It kind of is look, right? I was about to say no when customer B appears behind him and said he'd been trying to catch up to him. What? He was in line behind him at the ATM and saw what happened. So he goes to get the money. It was 200 foreign money. Pound my butt. Nice. So a decent amount. Customer A was super grateful and offered him some of the money, but he just wouldn't take it. Customer B then bought a scratch card, scratched it, and found that he'd won $5. Not a whopping amount of karma, but karma nonetheless. What a wholesome little story. I don't think it gets any more adorable than this list, or this entry on this list. Where's my 5 money? If you went to a ATM and left your money behind and I chased you to give it to you, how much dick suck would you give back?
How many what?
Nothing. As we continue up this list to number 3, I used to be a zookeeper. This bitch was making fun of our llama. Wow, she really is, bitch. She was making fun of the llama for looking ugly. The llama was a rescue who had corrective jaw surgery. The bitch pointed and laughed at our llama. The llama spat in her mouth. In her mouth? Oh. I gave the llama a treat and told her that she was a good girl. Oh my god. No, it couldn't get in the mouth. No, that game's too good. The llama spit in her mouth. How close were you laughing? This chick really deserved it if she was close enough to get some llama spit in the mouth, I guess. A llama can't calculate trajectory like that. Number 2. My dog tried to eat my sushi while I was... Can you get this out of my way? Thank you. While I was away from the table for a second. I came back to missing wasabi and a disgusting looking dog. What is it you get, bitch? We should put wasabi on our plates all the time. And that way, hopefully, it'll deter the animals from ever thinking that they can just get a... I mean, dogs know what stuff smell like, but, you know. Still, I put wasabi on the plate all the time and be like, oh, I guess I'm going to go away. That dog come back and be like, oh my God, water. Number 1. My dad told me this story. He was driving back from the shore when traffic got really bad. About a mile ahead, there was an accident that had been bringing traffic to a crawl. Shit happens. My dad decides to be patient about it. Others weren't so patient. People began driving on the shoulder to get ahead of the traffic. And this infuriates my father. We all know how this goes. We do the right thing and are punished for it. Whereas these a-holes just skip traffic, will probably get away with it. He thought about following his stream or this stream of cars onto the shoulder, but he decided that he'd do the right thing and wait. As we get closer, he saw 2 cops in a parking lot. One cop was directing all of the shoulder drivers into the parking lot, while the other wrote all of the drivers' tickets. He described it as one of the most satisfying things that he has ever seen. That'd be a hell of a trap. Can you imagine if the cops just created the traffic just to do this whole quota meeting parking lot of tickets? You know? See, if Trump was one of the drivers of that car, he probably wouldn't even, pay that ticket. Because, I mean, that's what he does. That's what he does. Oh, my God. Burr, 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 coof. Burr, 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 coof, coof. Is this insensitive? Maybe you shouldn't have made fun of people for wearing masks and shit. What goes around comes around. Karma, good grief, Charlie Brown. Oh, man. This is my favorite kind of, take. Even if he paid the ticket, why would it matter? He's rich. What do you mean? Is this like saying, he should have paid his taxes because he was rich? Or it doesn't matter if he pays his taxes because he's rich? It's the kind of mental gymnastics your parents would hit you with. Well, I imagine if I was that rich, I wouldn't do it either. But you're currently paying it. I don't understand. Weird. She got clobbered. It's a 2-second video and this bitch got clobbered. I was going to be terrified that, I had read this list already and would need to do another one. I had other lists queued up and everything. A ride's arm snaps, killing 2 people at an adventure park in Ahmedabad. Van explodes at natural gas fueling station in Riverside, California. Amtrak train derails onto I-5. Airplanes flipped by gusts of wind. Like a gust of wind. Hey, Dia. Where's Daft Punk when you need him, Where is Daft Punk? True Silver Wolf is out here saying Minecraft stream tonight, Kyle. Hell to the nah, but you guys can expect me to jump back into Genshin Impact and get probably up to adventure rank 16. It's also interesting to note that I have begun playing Genshin Impact on the PC. I thought that there would be cross saves, but there are not. Even though we can cross play, PS4, PC, Android, all kind of bullshit like that. We cannot cross-save, which means I'm just going to be primarily gaming on the PC. I've jumped through a bunch of hoops. I've also unlocked a lot of better characters via the ridiculous, monetization, microtransaction stuff they have in there. I didn't pay. The game dumps a bunch of, what did they call it? just credits that you can use towards that stuff. And it gave me some really either lucky or just like high probability people. So I'm gonna enjoy playing that. I can give you like 3 more of these from one of the lists that I pulled up as what was I calling it, like an emergency situation. Damn, I can't find the window now. Okay, hide all. Give you like 4 from this. Here's 5. We were driving home late from work one night. We're both bartenders, so it was around midnight. We live in a small community, and we were about a 1/4 of a mile section that goes from 55 to 45 to 35 to 25. A giant lifted truck decides that he wanted to go 55. This dude was up our ass, bright lights on, so you couldn't even see his bumper. It was like his lights were in our car. Pretty much 2 seconds after one of us said, "Where's a cop when you need one, huh?" A deputy was passing us by and in the opposite direction and immediately flipped a bitch and pulled him over. It still gives me warm fuzzies. F that guy. Well, it's nice to know that a police officer was willing to do his job. That's so cool. Is that above and beyond, Dia, when a police officer's doing his job these days? Wow. Number 4. I saw a guy yelling at another guy in traffic. The guy that was yelling continued to speed off and got pulled over by an undercover cop on the side of the road. Nice. A lot of these are just turning into, and then a cop pulled him over. One day, a few years ago, I was grabbing McDonald's near work. I wanted to eat the last second before I began my shift. It was one of those 2-lane microphone deals. I blatantly finished ordering before the other lane before he stomps on the gas to cut me off. His car breaks down right there. And I got to take my rightful turn in lane. Your car broke down in the drive-thru, bro. Oh my god.
That tiny PP energy.
Oh my god, that must be so embarrassing for you when you're trying to cut him off and go first. Oh my god. McNuggets are $10 here. And I say that because you won't believe the amount I can get for them. Okay? So you're free to guess how many McNuggets you can get for $10. Because I don't know if that's a promotion that everybody gets or if it's only applicable like on certain apps for some of you guys, like if you get certain delivery. 50? How'd she get it in one guess?
Damn.
She knew. How did she know? No, I ain't paying $10 for 25 nuggets. That's crazy. No, dude, 50 nuggets. I can get 50 nuggets for $10. They'll send me 5 of those like 10 nuggets in the box deals. Pretty dope, man. How did she guess in one go? That's bullshit, dude. Number 2. I was buying some drinks at a Circle K one day while visiting someone in Florida. Spooky. These old tourists cut us in line. They were complaining the whole time and bitching about everything, how expensive everything is, how crowded the beach is, how it's too hot. They are also really rude to the cashier and take forever arguing about the price of hot dogs that they were buying or something. They leave, and as we walk out, we witness a seagull come up and snatch the guy's hot dog right out of his hand. His wife then shrieks and proceeds to drop hers out of surprise. I know it isn't that big of a deal, but it was so hilarious watching this happen, and I still remember it 5 years later. People like that, I'm surprised, didn't come back in and try to get another one as if it wasn't their fault. You know what I mean?
They were probably properly embarrassed because not only were they, I don't know, just trying to make their...
A lot of people like that, you realize, don't get embarrassed. It's kind of like us expecting a Karen to get embarrassed, yeah?
Yes, but I feel like if they were like a true, I don't know, little shit, they would have come back in because people had done it in the past, but...
Linda worked at a McDonald's?
I didn't know that.
She never told me that, so how am I supposed to know that? Man,
That's so cool. Well, no.
I didn't know that.
Interesting.
What a storied backstory. What a storied backstory.
Nicely done.
Shut up. Number 1. I watched an entitled angry man abuse and belittle his server to the point of tears. Then he hitched up his belt and looked pleased with himself as he swaggered off the restaurant deck, tripped on the stairs, and face-planted in the sand. My wife looked mortified as I laughed right out loud at the guy. He got up, saw everyone staring, and at least one person openly laughing, and quick-stepped off down the beach. These are my favorites, like when somebody's like an ass to somebody and then they run into something or they trip. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Good stuff. There's an Instant Karma subreddit. I could have just gone there this whole time.
You could have, but what would be the fun of that?
Oh, I've seen this. Come on, man. Basket bites back. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the basket was supposed to be the one.
When karma hits you back. Is this the tire?
Watch out.
Yeah, we saw this. Where damn. Why are women like this? You know. Guy gets shot after charging an on-duty cop. What the hell? Shouldn't have looked away. I feel like this is emu versus
One day
chicken.
I was out there and a chicken was chasing me.
Not so big and scary. Man.
Oh! He like jump flopped. I like how the emu neck gets all tall and stuff. So this guy and a bunch of his dudes beat the Did he think he could fly for a moment?
He probably felt very big and powerful. What's important is that he protected the human.
Picking up your little brother. Oh boy. That boy is built like a... Oh my god! Built like a Tonka truck. Oh damn, he's out of your weight class. The undisputed... Jesus, are you drunk, kid?
He's crying.
Oh my god, he really was gonna start crying. Oh my god.
Bitch.
Oh my
You
god, they're
fucking man.
they're playing and you jump slid and then fell. What the hell is wrong with you? Look at this. Look at this maneuver. He didn't even do that. You're just clumsy. Maybe he rocked you so hard with that initial blow that you don't know what was going on. Your whole head just turned to spaghetti. Oh my god. Why did a seraphim... Wait. Is somebody else named?
Yeah. A seraphim full of bears.
So this is somebody else.
Yeah,
You should have yelled, cried Kyle. Who should have yelled?
Who knows?
I love him. I love how they kept filming. Oh, what? Like they're supposed to jump in? I hate that. Can I tell you how much I hate that, Dia?
Hey, what?
When people assume, like, oh, you need to just drop your camera immediately and go help. There's a subreddit called Don't Help, Just Film or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, why is it our responsibility to do something about it? Please. Please, this has nothing to do with me. Bro, I'm sick of it. This subreddit used to be something, and now it's immediately dead. It's immediately dead, bro. Why are there so many animals here? Shut up. Is this a challenge? Is this a school? Why won't he give him the thing? Does he not know not to look at this? For real. Okay, well, I don't know what to say. Let me out? Don't help, just film. Like, we're not even supposed to help them in this case. They're supposed to play in there. I didn't know that this was this effective. It looks inflatable, Dia. How can that be effective when kitties have claws?
Because it's not inflatable, then it's plastic.
They're so crazy. Why are they trying to get out? Look how they were like all over each other. They're so dumb. Who knew that a bunch of pandas were so cute? And they're all rolling over each other and stuff. That's nuts. Have you seen a bunch of pandas together? Little baby pandas? I love these panda bears. They're like, I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
They're harmless. They're the bear. The wall of bears are bears. Pandas aren't very brave.
They're so adorable. Cameraman didn't even flinch. It's gonna come back on him, isn't it? Well, zoom in, give me that nice shot. It's a very good shot.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yup. Did you hear him say hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like it wasn't even a very enthusiastic.
The guy was fine too, so I don't know why what. You know what? I bet the subreddit must have been started by the types of girls that scream when the lights get turned off. You know? Just full on shrieking, oh my god! Ah! Like, what are you doing? Like, here's the crazy thing, Dia. I want you to know, even as a man, what I'm gonna do when I see two people in public fighting. Why do I need to be involved in that? These people could be unhinged. They could be on drugs. One of them could be, armed and decide at some point they just gonna pull it out, Especially as a black man, I go over there, I try to break shit up. What if the police show up?
Yeah,
I'm the guy now. Shit, you the guy. There he is, officer. Oh, fuck. Sir, put the weapon down. I don't have anything in my hands. It's dark. It looks like, it's dark. I really do like this fighting technique, just dragging him on his back across the street. That's that good stuff. Imagine just being oh my god, break yourself. What is oh no, wow. Well, okay, let's read. Guy drags a helpless person across the street, then gets what's coming to him. So you're telling me that these two were not people that were actually fighting previously? Like some deranged lunatic just ran out and was like, bitch, gotcha, time to drag ya. Sir, I don't know who this man is. Oh my god. Mother does a what?
Я надеюсь, после моего видоса ее родительские прав лишат. Да, блядь, нету, нахуй. Блядь, ну пиздец.
Are you for real? Dia, one time wasn't enough. One time wasn't enough. She hit it with that 2-time.
Блядь.
Okay, so you know who this is? This is John Legend wife, Dia. You understand?
Is it her?
No, but figuratively it is, where the baby is just a prop for more clout, because she need attention.
Look, that bitch needs to have her baby taken away from
and she'll do anything for that attention. I didn't know John Legend wife was out here in Spanish areas with her lime green dress and pink flip-flops, trying to do cool stunts with a baby in a stroller off of ramps and stuff. John Legend's wife pro stroller 4 coming to PlayStation. I think that's enough, and I apologize for that joke because it's definitely not funny enough to go out on, but what can I say? You know, you're amazing, you deserve better. I love you, you'll get it, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll probably be back with a bit of Genshin, but sometimes, who knows, I'll just get involved with all kinds of weird stuff. Have a wonderful evening. Join the Discord if you'd like notifications on when these streams go live. Otherwise, they're always available off stream, and I encourage you, start putting these videos on when you go to sleep. Do it. Believe in you. Later. Love you. Stay out of trouble. Bye.